Alrighty then, here we are back in the gym. We're going to do some chin-ups today. We're going to teach you guys how to get a nice big back with some deadlifts, some chin-ups, and well, we're going to do some squats as well. So without further ado, let's get started. First off, in these chin-ups, we're making sure that we're keeping our shoulders down and back, and we're doing a pause rep here because we make sure that the lats get a nice good contraction. This is extremely important when you're training the lats or any back movement. You want to make sure that the lats are getting the most optimal contraction and stretch at the bottom. This is the way to make them grow, really tear the muscle, really make the muscle work. Here we have Pat, he's doing the same thing, doing his pause reps. We're doing this assisted because it actually allows us to contract the lats much more efficiently. There's no sense in just trying to get your body up there. You really want to use the muscle. You really want to use the muscle in its full capacity, not just, you know, using your arms and like the rest of your body to kind of chuck yourself up there in a chin up. So here you see we're doing the pause reps again. Nice long stretch in the bottom. Nice contraction at the top. This is still the lats working. I'm really not trying to use my arms as much, even though they do look nice and pumped up. Get that nice stretch. Really trying to hang on the lats there, not just, you know, hanging there for the sake of it. Like, I'm still keeping the lats actually engaged at the bottom, and you just want to make sure that they're getting a nice good stretch. Alright, really quick. The voice is kind of shitty on this, so just decided to voice over it. Here we're going to have Pat. You can see his torso is up, his abs are contracted there. And when he pulls this down, he's not going to just pull it to his chest. He's actually going to use his lats, and he's going to pull it around that plane. He's not actually pulling it to his chest, as I demonstrate there. Really making sure that those lats are nice and tight. Also, he's got to push his hands out to the side on the negative and the contraction. This is really going to help your activation. Try it next time you're in the gym. Push your hands out to the side when you're doing any back movement, whether it's a row or a chin up or a lat pull down. So right here, just doing squats, just doing our 10 rep max. It's only 275. Just really trying to make sure that the quads are being activated. You know, really pushing. Try pushing with the outsides of your foot and then with the heels when you're in the bottom of the hole. You really feel that your outside quads really get engaged quite a bit more. So I'm just kind of hammering it out. Back in deadlifts, doing the pause reps again. As you can see, the pause reps are key here. It really puts a lot of stress on the upper back and the middle back when you do the pause deadlift, especially at the bottom. And then you see on the way down, like to go nice and slow, really control the weight. Again, this is really gonna tear your muscles, really gonna actually force them to be damaged and then be rebuilt after. And you can see my lower spine is not rounded whatsoever, you know, my lumbar spine. If anyone wants to bitch about that, it's not rounded, it's perfectly flat. Upper back is a little bit rounded, which is perfectly fine. Pat's doing the same thing. Pat's playing around with all his different stances, so he was actually doing a sumo style stance before, and he decided that he'd like to go back to conventional, and he also decided that he's going to move his feet in a little bit more because he finds that he gets a much better pull. So whatever variations kind of work for you, you know, we find that the conventional deadlift really works the entire back as well as the legs, whereas the sumo deadlift really more legs, glutes action, like hamstrings, stuff like that. So whatever you're into, like we're doing a bodybuilding phase right now. Follow along if you want. Actually, we have a 6-week mass phase and an 8-week strength phase on my website, ironlifebarbell.com. You can go there and you can actually just download it for free. You can follow along if you want. So we're actually doing a 6-rep max this week, and we're making sure that some of the reps are paused. Just making sure that the stress is on the muscles and that we're not just slopping the weights around, throwing out our joints or anything like that. Quick little note, we use straps here to make sure we don't get muscle imbalances. If I was training for a deadlift or a powerlifting meet, then I would not be using straps. We'll use straps so that we don't get muscle imbalances. If you do an over-under grip in the long run, you might kind of be pulling to one side kind of heavier than the other. So, and if you're doing this for a long time and not competing in powerlifting, then it's probably best to kind of just use straps so you don't screw up your back. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one.